And welcome back to the Ithaca College Gridiron Report. In college football, there's nothing like the pageantry of a rivalry. In upstate New York, when you ask people about a rivalry, they don't say Notre Dame, Michigan, Auburn, Alabama, or Pitt, Penn State. Ithaca Cortland comes to mind. Our Scott Braun has a preview of the 39th renewal of the Cortaca Jug game and the 56th time that Ithaca and Cortland has met. The biggest little rivalry in all of college football.
Officially a 33-yard attempt for Brian Anthony. Cortaca Jug, playoff berth on the line. Snap, spot, the kick is up, and it is! It's good! No, it's still good! It's still good! They missed it! They missed it! Ithaca's won it! Ithaca's won it! Cortland State fans thought it was good! Cortland players thought it was good! But it's no good! Brian Anthony is missed!
The Red Dragons of Cortland State traveled to Butterfield Stadium this week for the 1997 Cortaca Jug game. The rivalry between the two schools started with their first game in 1948, but the fight for the jug began in 1959 when captains of both teams decided they needed a trophy to play for. Within the past 9 years, this contest has reached premier status and is being billed as the biggest little game in the nation. Fran Elias, Sports Information Director for Cortland State, compares this contest to most big college ball games.
When the kids come out in this environment, yes, it's not the Carrier Dome. I'm sure it's not 100,000 people at Michigan or Tennessee. But when you come out with our facility and you have 10 or 12,000 fans going crazy, it's like the Rose Bowl.
The Red Dragons have not won a game on the South Hill in 30 years since Jim Butterfield's first year as head coach. Ithaca leads the Cortaca Jug series 27-11. And after having lost last year's competition at Cortland, players are not looking for a repeat performance. And when asked who would prevail, senior captain Scott Friery did not hesitate to answer.
Bombers. Definitely Bombers. It's going to be a big blue day.
First-year head coach of the Red Dragons, Dan McNeil, feels 1988 was a turning point for his squad when Cortland became a formidable opponent for the Bombers. Achieving the same premier status as Ithaca has made for some spectacular battles.
And I think both schools have done a great job in grooming their programs to make this a premier game. I mean, that's why the atmosphere is around it. It's because they're an excellent program with a great history, and we are an excellent program now with a great history. So am I looking forward to the game? Without question.
Coach Michael Welch says he's going to keep the game plan simple.
Well, you know, same stuff, and we keep practicing the same way and keep preparing for these football teams. But certainly this is a very exciting game for our football team and our school, and I think football in general. So we're going to be excited about playing it.
It's estimated that next week's Cortaca Jug game will bring over 13,000 fans to Butterfield Stadium. And with both teams' records at 7-1, this contest will be more than a tug for the jug. For the Gridiron Report, I'm Scott Braun.
And we hope to see you all next week out of Butterfield Stadium. For all of us at the Gridiron Report, I'm Kevin Nicholson. We'll see you next week right here on the Ithaca College Gridiron Report. So long, everybody.